Hello everybody and welcome back to Realm of Thrones. I hope you enjoyed that new cinematic that was in the last section of the playlist. We are slowly continuing the cinematics of the backstory of Arven and what led him up to this journey he begun here. And I just want to say, I did the first 3 parts in pretty quick succession before I saw any sort of growth on the videos. And I just want to say thank you for all the people who have subscribed, the people who are watching and liking the videos, you know. If you haven't already, I hate asking. I don't often do it. But, you know, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're enjoying the content, please do. It helps me out a lot. And liking the video pushes the video out there, like, more to people. So, you know, it goes a long way. And I really appreciate it. And I aim to do more content, more Bannerlord playthroughs. And various other games, obviously, as time goes by. And yeah, I just really appreciate it. And, you know, if you guys have anything to comment in terms of, you know, things in the campaign, whatever, you know, I'm always interacting in the comments, so please do. Yeah, thank you very much. Anyway, regardless, in between parts, I ran around a bit. Exactly as I said, I got to Clan Tier 2. As you can see, I've literally not progressed at all beyond that. Once I got that, and I recruited a bunch of soldiers, so we've now got exactly 100 troops. We got a lot of recruits though, so I kind of recruited a lot of them and then ran around, did that whole shtick. We've got a couple of points here as well to spec into, so let's have a look. And any tips and tricks that you see, or that you see I'm not utilizing that I could use, then please tell me. It is always really helpful for me to get, you know, some feedback. So yeah, anyway. +1 extra food taken for village raids for your party. Troops while it's part of an army. Ooh, discarded armors are donated to troops for experience. So we're going to capitalize on this section here where it says discarded armors, because eventually you could get one for discarded weapons as well. And you can boost your troop levels so high, so fast, because of the money mod that we have. We're going to be throwing away a lot of gear as the campaign goes, because we're only going to get more and more rich, and we're going to have less and less need for, like, you know, money. So we're going to be able to donate that, and basically just don't pick it up and donate it to the troops, and it gives them experience. And sometimes you can get, like, all of your troops, like, experienced in one go. It's crazy. -20 overburden penalty. +2 experience per day while traveling overburden. Yeah, that's only if the morale is that high. So we'll take the -20% on the overburden penalty. And I kind of just want to focus on leveling up our troops into like a good fighting force. We're still, nothing has changed in regards to the war. They're still at war with Dawn. They're actually sieging, someone is sieging Starfall, funnily enough. And I wonder who that is. Someone's got there before me. But it doesn't matter who shall be sat there when we turn up. We will claim it all the same regardless. We're actually really fast. I did buy some horses as well just to make our party a lot faster. No, don't get involved, dude. Please. Go away, go away, go away. Give up, give up, give up. No.
Mess with us and we'll...
I hate sharing the battles.
Under my command! Attack! Yeah! Footmen! Kill them all!
So, as you heard then, there was a horn that went off. Basically, let's get our horses to just charge straight in. I have, not only in the Immersive Battlefields mod is there the war cries and everything, I also have a mod that actually plays like war horns and stuff when orders are called out. Wow, this, you can already tell when you have 100 people in your party, the scale gets so much more all of a sudden. Oh, I got bodyguards, I forgot. Right, go away. Go back to your formations. Go on, get him, troops. Who is this? Norbert. It's a kid! That's a child riding that horse. What the hell? Man, Game of Thrones, I'm telling you. It's like a 14, 15-year-old kid running through the battlefield. Nice. They're doing well. I just need to get on a horse to see if I can catch up.
Infantry! Square! Face outward! Infantry, move!
I'll keep the infantry in a square now just to protect them a little bit. We'll get this guy. Oh. Ow. We'll say Arvin is... Oh, that's the kid! Help me, kid! Oh my god, the kid killed him! I can't believe that the child just comes along and kills him. Okay. There's only one left. He's going to be running away, right? Surely. Go on, someone kill him. Oh, he got knocked off his horse. What? There we go, we got him. A couple deaths, a couple recruits. Oh, it was all recruits, actually. Oh, no, we lost a knight. That sucks. Veil, Lancer, or Volgia? The Lancer has a lance, obviously. The Volgia has a Volk. Oh my god. This commentary is impeccable. Right, okay, so the Volk, I don't know, actually. I think the Lancer would be better, because you can couch it and stuff. That would probably be more effective, generally speaking. Okay, we have... Yeah, we'll put these into infantry. We'll keep it at, like... Usually, like, my rule, it depends on, obviously, what kind of army I'm trying to build, but my general rule of thumb for most of my armies that I try to build is usually I'll have about a third of, like, the amount of archers I have will be about the equivalent to a third of what my infantry is. So if I have, like, 100 infantry, I'll probably have, like, 30 to 35 archers, something like that. But it depends. Sometimes, like, if I'm in a kind of mood to lean more into an archer heavy thing, then I will, or a cavalry heavy. Like, cavalry, I'll usually probably have, like, I don't know, like, maybe like half, something roughly half of the cavalry that I do of infantry. But again, it depends on what is happening with that, really. Oh. Terrence Kenning and Harris Swift. Man, the Riverlands are just getting, like, torn apart by the looks of it. It ain't looking good. Ooh. Look, we just got our knight back. And this is, right now anyway, this is the only issue, is that the one war that the Veil's at war with is so far away and no one's really doing it. What the heck happened there?
Everyone, move!
Go over here.
Footmen, move!
So yeah, as you can see, we're at 65.
Forward! Move! Cavalry, move!
I'm kind of tempted to put hold fire on my archers just so I can let my infantry get the experience.
Infantry, move!
There you go. See, that's the horn. So
Infantry, forward!
So each time I give an order, there's like a horn. And you'll see when I do the charge order, it's a much different horn. I'll see if I can play it actually for you guys.
Give 'em hell!
Yeah, see? So you can imagine later in the game when there is like, when it's like a 2,000 man battle and the lines are approaching each other and then you hear the horn and the screams. The battles are incredible. The atmosphere is like through the roof. I keep forgetting these bodyguards really like make me laugh sometimes because they're like all over you. We're probably gonna lose some like in recruits here with the javelin fire, but
Infantry! Infantry, move!
funnily enough, the horn is actually different. The I think it depends on the faction you play as, depends on the sound of the horn as well. In the vanilla game anyway, I'm not sure how it applies over to Realm of Thrones. Nice. One casualty, and that was a recruit. That's all good then. Nice, got some good levels. I might up it to... yeah, I might get it to 25 with 60. Just something like that. It might be a bit... not quite a third, a bit above that would be better. So yeah, we got the your troop gets experience now when we get rid of the armor and everything. When we leave behind the armor. So let's do that. Does it give us any more levels here? Yeah, it gave us a few. We've got a few Ironborn here now. Ooh. A heavy spearman or an axe master. I mean, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Well, I could reset it, but I'm not going to bother. It depends, because if for field battles, I would pick a spearman, but if for a more siege, if I was going for like a, you know, balancing out towards sieges a bit more, probably pick an axe master. But that don't matter. Let's go and sell these prisoners, and then we will sell whatever equipment we got as well. It might be worth at this point not being a mercenary for the Vale and going somewhere where the fighting is thickest. One thing that did happen in between parts that was interesting is a faction was entirely destroyed. Lys, the original owners of Lys, I believe got destroyed. It was a faction in Essos anyway. But from what I can tell, a lot of warring goes on here. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of warring going on here. But it's not to the degree nearly as Essos by the sounds of it. If a faction got destroyed, there's a lot going on over there. But what I might do is end my contract with the Vale and actually go for the Crown lands. So for the king, I'll like fight on behalf of King's Landing. I think that might be the better option, to be honest.
Who are you? And
hi, Lydia. I don't know who you are. I'm ending my contract. So we're now a free man once again. And I think we will join.
Yours is not a face I know.
Lord Harris
What is your
Swift.
name, stranger?
Swift, but you're wearing Lannister armor. It looks so good though. Look at the detail on that. That is some nice texturing there. I am Harris Swift of the Swift. Our family has served the Warden of the West for generations. I am Lord of Stony Sept. Okay, alright, whatever you say. There is something I challenge you to a duel. No. I would like to enter the service. And how would you service? I forgot I can be a lord now, can't I? Now that I'm 2, I can actually be a lord for a kingdom. But I don't want to fight for the crown lands. I want to be a... I will... okay, we just joined their army. Whoops. So now... Oh my god, there's so many armies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 armies. Okay, Realm of Thrones is very different. There is a lot more armies roaming around than, like, Bannerlord vanilla. Right, okay, who are they at war with? As you can see, with my mod called Diplomacy, I actually have a kind of a measurer of the wars going on. So each one represents a different war. And the numbers, essentially, are the war exhaustion. So the higher the number, the more exhausted that side is. When it reaches 100, they sue for peace. So you kind of have a goal in mind. And making that number goes up is literally doing sieges, capturing lords, just killing enemies. Each individual enemy you kill increases the war exhaustion, and it slowly basically increases. And this mod changes the ways kingdoms interact with each other in regards to making peace, because they can actually, with this mod, they can make alliances, they can make non-aggression pacts, like in Total War, and they can also... there's so much more you can do with this mod, as you'll see. As I get more into being a lord in this game, you'll see the different options I have at my feet. But as you can see, it's a lot more detailed as to what is going on in regards to the war. Like, it gives you a lot more detailed examples of what's going on. So as you can see, the war exhaustion is much lower on House Baratheon of King's Landing versus the Riverlands. So my assumption was right. The Riverlands are getting absolutely annihilated. And it tells you the date the war started. And it tells you how many casualties are happening. So it'll say, as you can see in this drop-down list, at the top it says 2,357. So the King's Landing have lost 2,357. And it tells you exactly each battle, who fought who, and how much it contributed to the war exhaustion rate. So it's really neat. I think it's really, really cool. So, like, let's see if we can find a big battle. So, here we go. At the very bottom, Autumn 8th, the year 300, 830 casualties in battle for salt pans fought between Terence Kenning Party and salt pans. Which is, it must have been a siege battle, that one that's just happened. So they lost 2,300. The Riverlands have lost 2,700. So it's not too different. But I think it is in regards to fiefs lost. So King's Landing haven't lost any fiefs, whereas the Riverlands have lost a couple of them. And they've got a lot of heroes imprisoned. And a lot of their heroes have died. Oh my god, Edmure Tully is dead! Oh no, he was in the show, by the way, if you haven't watched the show. So, like, obviously this goes at a different route because any lord can die at any time. But, so Edmure Tully was executed by Gawain Westerling, and that contributed 3%. One of the Freys was executed? Jesus. That is not good. And the war, as the war goes on, the basic rate goes up as well. Caravans raided villages. So as you can see, it's a lot more in-depth of a system. And also, they're at war with the North as well, which is completely even keel. It seems like no one's really done anything to each other in this war. So, no casualties, which is kind of crazy. So we could join an army. I'm kind of tempted, just so we can get into a large-scale battle or something, and we can contribute to that. We've got 100 men, which is not a small amount, you know? And we could get a lot of troops leveled up. I mean, we could get a lot of troops killed also. But we'll see. So they're going to siege Haraway now. Which has almost 700 on its own in there. Oh no. Right, I've had to put my own music in the background of this purely because it copyrights the video if it hears this, because this is like, it recognizes this Game of Thrones music. But it's obviously quite sad. A messenger approaches your party, his face pale and voice trembling. My lord, I bear dark tidings, he stammers. Renly Baratheon has been slain in his camp by a shadowy wraith. The whispers claim that the wraith bore the visage of Stannis himself. In the wake of this tragedy, Renly's bannermen have pledged their fealty to Stannis, who now controls Storm's End. This turn of events leaves you pondering your next move. Stannis' newfound power could make him a valuable ally, or it could be used against you should his ambition go unchecked. Will you hold Stannis accountable for his actions, or join forces with him to seize the opportunities this alliance may offer? Wait, who is this? Buckler joined the Westerlands. Who's Buckler? I don't have anyone in my group called Buckler. Okay, thanks for telling me, game. Okay, Stannis Baratheon has declared war on House Baratheon of King's Land. So we're at war with Stannis now as well. And the Stormlands is no more. What? So the Stormlands were wiped off the map just now, which is a whole faction. It's quite a big one as well. So Stannis now has all that land. Maybe I should have been a mercenary for him instead. Alright, we're looking like we're doing our first siege, which is not what I expected to do, but my hunch was right. If we joined a different, different group, we would get a lot more opportunity for war, because there's a lot more going on with King's Landing. A rebel faction emerges. A rebel faction has emerged in House Baratheon of King's Landing. They are led by Clan Lannister. The rebels demand that their lands be allowed to succeed from the kingdom. So another part of the diplomacy mod is that factions can create a little rebel faction. So civil war can happen inside the faction, which is really cool, I think. But it's extremely rare when it does happen. It's a very, very rare thing. I've never seen it happen before. But these rebel factions, it's not as you think as like they break away. They're still within the faction, but they essentially are like rebelling against the leader, saying like, and if they gain enough power to that side, then they become their own faction, and I think it becomes a civil war. Which I'll show you all of that in due time, but right now we're just going to focus on battles, leveling up our troops. All the diplomacy and kingdom side of it, we're not really in there for that. This is a very even number for a siege. I don't like it. This doesn't seem like the wisest idea. We're a lot stronger in general units, but their defenses also make up for... Okay, we're attacking, I guess. Their defenses actually seem to make up for that difference in number, so this is going to be very interesting. Alright, we're sieging. Oh, no. Oh, look at the colors here. Oh, this is so cool. Actually seeing the whole army now. Loads of Lannister troops as well. Oh, there's Sakhalin. I'm gonna stay with Sakhalin on this one. Where'd he go? Oh. I was like looking up at the catapults raining down. We're gonna stay behind all the Lannister troops. We're just a mercenary company doing our little bit here. There's not much. We're not leading the way. This is not our war. Look at us, how cool we look with the axe over our shoulder. I'm actually going to get the shield out just in case. The archers are skirmishing on the walls. Me and Sakhalin didn't think we'd be in this position anytime soon. Boris Blount. We've got a Kingsguard here. He looks cool, doesn't he? Okay, this is a little bit scary. These catapults are so deadly, I'm a bit worried they're going to launch it right into the middle of our group. What about the siege tower? The siege tower's over there moving. This is going to be a bit wild, I think, once we get inside these walls. It's a really long way to approach, though. Sometimes they're not usually this long, the sieges. Oh, there you go. They're going for the battering ram now with the catapults. They should be able to make it. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to make it at this stage. Unless both catapults focusing now. Okay, right, let's get the shield up. We're gaining that siege experience as a warrior. We've never been in a siege before. This will be invaluable to learning warfare and tactics. I'm like one of the... Here we go. They're going. I'm getting to the front of this. I'm making a name for myself today. Ah, no, they won't let me through. Come on, squeeze through. Let me pull. Oh, they just did it. Never mind. I got an axe anyway. This should help with the... We need to be careful. They do throw rocks down in here sometimes. I'm a bit worried they're going to throw a rock down. And I'm going to just die right before I even get into the battle. And that would be very embarrassing. Here we go. First in the breach. Come on. We're just cleaving. We're gonna get so many points for this. I actually kicked him and then axed him in the head. Love doing that. They're kind of pushing us back, actually. They've got to be up on the wall now with the siege tower at this point if it wasn't destroyed. Come on. Wow, this is hard fought. This has been going on for ages. We're almost through. Come on. Cleave. Oh wow, yeah. This courtyard is going to be messy, man. Oh no, I took a good bit of damage then. Oh no, I got knocked down. Oh no, oh my god, this is so claustrophobic. This is brutal. I'm gonna die here. I'm getting pushed forward. Oh, this isn't good. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, we're on the brink of dying. Stay alive! Stay alive! I gotta take one more good hit and I'm dead. Getting my shield up, actually. Forget about fighting at this rare survival. The bodies here. I don't want to die, because I can actually die, so I'm actually, like, really don't want to. My god, they're holding on for dear life, though. Oh, look, we've got guys coming in from behind. Oh my lord. This is insanity. There we go, they're breaking through. That's it, we're through. I am injured though. I can't really do much. That's it, they're breaking. Wow. Look at that. The bodies here. Oh my god, the courtyard is just completely filled with bodies. Wow, Arvin, man. He was the first in the breach and he's still alive after all that. What a beast. Oh, look. There's another one. Another soldier who's wounded. Man. Ooh. Look at this. Okay, so another mod, which you may have heard of if you do use mods, it's quite a popular one, is Distinguished Service. So several soldiers made names for themselves in this battle. You can choose up to one or none by exiting to fight at your side as a companion. So what it does is if they get, so there's a load of like parameters that they have to meet, but there's like a minimum amount of kills. I think if they get 5 kills in a battle, it makes them distinguished. So at the end you can pick one, then they become a companion. It like auto generates them into a companion, and they're usually quite good ones as well, especially as soldiers. They're pretty damn good. So we got a gold cloak sniper who got 6 kills, a Riverlands pikeman who got 6 kills, and a halberdier that got 6 kills. I'm thinking I'm going to pick the halberdier as a captain for my infantry, and so they get multiple rounds of focuses. So, Rorge Scarlet, previously a Gold Cloak Halberdier, so see, it auto-generates a name for him, has finally found glory on the battlefield. Before this, and besides training for battle, and then you kind of, you get them to do, you can pick certain traits, basically. So, medicine, there's all the skills here, basically. So, roguery, tactics, riding. Trained for combat, we'll give him athletics. Scouting as well. And tactics. We're not making him like a party leader at any point, so we don't need to give him steward or leadership or anything. We'll pick the same ones again. So there's 2 rounds of skills, so it gives him like plus 18 in each of these skills I pick. Man, look at this, though. The bodies here is incredible. The arrows in the bodies, and look at the oh my god, look at the staircase. This is horrifying, actually. Oh, look at there was the battle up here on the ramparts as well. Oh, with the... Oh, no. That was one of our soldiers' banners. Look, it's our mercenary company symbol. Man, with these mods and everything, seeing who the injured soldiers are and all that, it's just amazing to just see the aftermath, you know? So I lost 44 troops in that. My lord, that probably wasn't worth it. I mean, I got a hell of a lot of experience out of it, though. The defenders have pulled back and are mounting a last stand inside the keep. I am wounded, so I cannot go. Westerland's Banner Knights, that must be from one of the armies.
I yield.
Sylvia Cox of Haraway. Sylvia Cox is a member of the Cox, a noble family of the Riverlands. She has the reputation of being daring. Yeah, we'll take her. Take as many of these guys as we can. So there you go. See, there's our guy. So he can be our captain for the infantry. No, he's bald. Look at that, he has no hair. Right. Yeah, we lost a lot. We almost lost half our party in that, so... So Kalen actually survived. Which is crazy, because he was in that pile somewhere in the front. So Kalen survived through that. I would sincerely hope so. He means a lot to me. He's like my close friend at this point. That's a lot of loot. Let's take it. And go to the keep. I don't want to donate troops to the garrison. Go to the dungeon, donate a prisoner. I want to put this lord in there. Sell that. Got 28k out of that, so yeah, that was really good. A Valyrian steel sword again. No two-handed swords though. I just want one really good two-handed sword, you know? That's all I want. Any nice armor? This Riverlands armor is actually better. But we're not a Riverland soldier. I mean, I've got really good pauldrons I'd be giving up, but I think, one, it looks cool, and not only that, let's keep the Kingsguard boots. The gloves clip a little bit, which really gets on my nerves. It's fine. We're not a Tully soldier, but we got Riverlands troops and all, and we're just wearing whatever to survive at this rate, so... This Tully coif is actually... it hides our hair, though. Yeah, we'll just wear that. It's better armor, slightly. I mean, I gave up the shoulder armor, but it just looks better. Half of it's got to be for the looks, you know. Wow, our mercenary contract's given us 2,000. Alright. Let's wait here and regenerate our troops. And myself. We definitely need a better medicine skill or like someone who is good with medicine in our party, because right now it ain't cutting it. Right, we need to just get loads of recruits again. Now the worry is that I'm actually in a war zone, so I could just bump into anyone at this rate. So, what's this? The Riverlands are almost in complete war exhaustion, so they're going to be given up fairly soon. We've got mostly a Riverlands army now, because that's just where we're recruiting from. So, and that's going to be the nature our army's going to take, is that we're going to just be recruiting troops from the local areas that we're in. I'll not really make it playing favoritism or anything. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think because of the mod. So, as you see, they made peace, but then they instantly declared war again. It's because of the mod. Because there's a storyline that the mod tries to follow with the wars going on and everything. Essentially, what is going on here is that it won't allow them not to be at war, because that's part of the story. So, yeah. They'll keep redeclaring war until the story doesn't want them to be at war. To, like, simulate the events in the show, essentially. Right, great. We got lots of troops now. Almost a full stack. Actually, I didn't even look at my skills after that battle. Plus 20% damage with two-handed weapons while you have less than half your hit points. Plus 15% damage when you have more than 90% of your hit points. I'm thinking this one because I'm more than likely going to be less than half most of the time rather than more than 90. So minus 40% charge damage taken or plus 30% damage speed from speed while on foot. That definitely, because we're going to be fighting on foot most of the time. We've got a lot of skills here. Where do we want to go next? It's funny, I got so much in riding from that initial, what would you call it? From the initial picking my character traits, and I just haven't utilized it at all because I'm not a on-foot character, a horse riding character. I'm tempted to spec into medicine just because it's such a crucial skill for armies in this game. Yeah. Like, medicine is just so important. I'm otherwise going to be recruiting troops all the time. And, like, my survival rate's going to be really poor. There is a tournament. We'll do the tournament. Why not? We're here. Alright. Bring it on. Ow. Whoa! Nice. And again. I'm a great swordsman, you can't beat me. Okay, never mind. Not when there's two of you. Oh. Well. Oh, what? Oh, because we were the second to last to be beaten. Okay. Well, I got taught my lesson. AI just beat me down. Nice. And last one. Keep knocking him off the horse. Well, unfortunate for him. Can't believe we actually won that. That didn't look good when we got beaten down right in the middle of that. So we got the Tully Coif again. So this is actually better than for our lord here. One thing I might do actually, I'm gonna just put a personal touch on my characters a little bit, where he's not gonna be called. We'll call him Relations. Please go away, out off my screen. Please, please. Thank you. Right. We're going to call him Captain. His name's going to be Captain. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Right, hang on. Stand by. No. He's not going to be called Captain. We'll call him Captain Rorge. And we'll not... So we can completely edit his skills, but obviously we're not going to do that. We're going to edit his appearance, though. God, he's a bit... He's on the bigger side, isn't he? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we'll keep that all gen... What's his voice?
To ladders! Line formation!
Okay, that's fine. Do we want to get... Let's give him like a beard or something. So right now his face has no hair on it whatsoever. Give him a mustache. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. Handlebar mustache. And there we go. We give him like a big scar over his face. Experienced captain. He's now leading. Although actually, hang on. I made a mistake here. Why did I create a captain for an infantry unit when I'm going to be the head of my infantry unit? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, well. We've got an extra companion now. An extra good soldier. So, what is his skills like, though? Why has he got 200 charm? Excuse me? He's got 250 steward. He could actually be a party leader now. Why does he have such high... He's weirdly got capped out melee skills, but he's got maximum leadership skills. So, strangely enough, although I said I'm not going to make him a party leader, the game seems to have destined him to be a party leader. So, okay, so in future, this... Oh my god, look at him now. See, so there's a weird thing with this mod. When it creates a distinguished service member, it, like, makes them look really skinny for some reason. Like, it doesn't give them... This is why I edited the body, right? Because it gives them, like, the maximum skinniness, which is obviously not realistic, and it does it for every companion that you pick from Distinguished Service. So I tend to go in and modify the body a bit. But this is what it actually gave him, and now it's come through. I'm sorry, but our captain is not looking like that. That is not an experienced veteran. That is a man who has given up the fight, you know? I don't mind him having a bit of, like... But in that armor, it looks terrible. Yeah, that's more like it. Just something a bit more like he's actually been marching for miles and miles and not been drinking beer for miles and miles. Right. So we're going to do that for all of our... If we ever pick more from Distinguished Service, which we are going to, I am going to be editing them. And one thing that I could do for you guys, actually, is I can... you know, for those of you who have been commenting and stuff like that, I can give you all your own individual companions and put your names against them. I can modify it to fit with the theme of the campaign, so it doesn't, like, it's not a one-to-one for your usernames. But, like, anyone who, like, wants a companion and they want to name them, put a name in, put a suggestion in, and it's first come, first serve. So I will, the next Distinguished Service member I have, I'll make a list, and then... It's first come, first serve, and how I read them then, basically. So it's not particularly fair, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of Distinguished Service members. And I'll just make a big list of names, and one by one I'll just work through it. I'll do it that way. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And then each captain, each companion that we get from that mod, we can give them the subscribers' name suggestions or ones that the subscribers want to name. Them, you know, so I think that would be really cool, and we'll do that from now on. We'll name our companions. So if you have a name for a warrior or one of our Distinguished Service members, please do put a comment below of the name you want and everything, and I will write it on a list, and we will name our companions from now on like that. We're going to end the part here. I thank you again for all of you who have been watching. It got really good traction, my first few videos, and I sincerely hope I'm still doing a good job and keeping your attention, especially if you've watched all the way to the end of this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.